Mic down. Good morning. Uh, it is another Sunday morning. Time to do some more A Realm Reborn main story. And with more confirmation that the 2.0 questline is going to be nerfed with the coming patch, I feel an added need to get through at least to the end of 2.0, maybe all the way to Heaven's Sword before this happens. So to preserve a Let's Play of the original 2.0 questline before it gets quickened up. And so we'll head back. I don't have saddlebags at this point. That button's not going to do anything. And no, we always want the gremlin out. I'm not even going to put that minion roulette on my bar, because it is way too apropos to always have the baby gremlin out. Because the whole impetus of me doing this is the Shadowbringers storyline. And if you've seen the Shadowbringers trailer, need to be followed by the gremlin. So, I've had a little couple weeks of here and there play and not very long play because I've been distracted by Animal Crossing and Final Fantasy VII Remake. But I've got my fix of Animal Crossing already done for the morning, and so we will see. And then later today I'll keep working on 7. But now I'm in a good mood and I've had my breakfast and I got my second cup of coffee to head into some good times with Gale and going through. And I've been reading the Encyclopedia Eorzea, and I got through the end of the 2.x summaries in that questline, so I'm even more motivated and like, yes, I know these stories, I'm here. And I'm just babbling while I extract my materia. And so last time we left off, Gale has been tasked with checking in with the Sylphs to see if Ramu is a threat to Gridania. Ramu is their deity who could very easily be summoned as a primal. And so, do I have any stronger weapons at this point? No, it doesn't, unless what do I have in my hand? And then I don't need that Cloud Axe. It's not Cloud's axe, and it's a level 10. I don't care about it. Cotton shirt. Nope, none of that stuff is good for me. I can sell all that stuff. Any of these, that's turn-ins, that's Aetherite tickets. That's change my hair, which isn't going to happen. So, nope, all of this is stuff that Gale doesn't need, because Gale's not endgaming. Gale is just for story. So, we are going to head. That's in Costa. No. Oh, that is moving on and becoming an actual warrior. Huh, do we want to be a warrior first? What level are we here? 21. Let's stay a marauder until we hit a level 30 main story quest. And then we will in fact, let's just remove that and make these our mount and minion. And I'm not doing a fate, and we're gonna head into, okay, let's get out of, and I totally went the wrong way. I'm gonna head into where the Sylphs are, little ivies. And start trying to earn the Sylph's trust. In all the bizarre ways we earn the Sylph's trust. I think that's just out of sight. talk to Yida. Say, Gale, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing! You went through all the trouble to learn the Sylphs' traditional greeting, but you've greeted hardly any of them. While you're at it, why not dance for the Gardanians around here as well? Why, if I were a Sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer sharing my culture with his own kind. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. Ow, ow! There goes those bloody leg cramps of mine acting up again. Aha, sure. Dance for the residents of Little Solace. Do my little jig. Walking one would be a friend to these ones. This one is overjoyed. But this one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if Walking One learned the secret, Walking One could not weave in the same way. That's some fine dancing, friend. Why, if you were half as tall and twice as green, I might have mistaken you for a Sylph myself. Anyway, the Sylphs are a peaceful folk. Approach them with an open mind and heart, and they'll be up to you in turn. Open up to you in turn. Ooh, Walking One knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. Walking One has sprightly steps. This one is amused. Tee-hee, but this one is still sleepy. Walking One is a friend to these ones. Friendly like gracious elder one of Forest City. Knows how to dance into these ones' hearts. I'm trying to now picture Connie Senna doing a little jig. It's not working. How charming! You'll fit right in here in Little Solace. Be forewarned, though, such pleasantries will get you nowhere with the Sylphs who deal in the homeland. Magnificent! You'd make an excellent ambassador to Little Solace, friend. Mind you, not all Sylphs are welcoming of outsiders. The woodland sprites would gut you before you got your feet off the ground. Ah, this Walking One is Dancing One! This one is always happy to see dancing ones. Tee-hee! Does anybody actually giggle by going tee-hee? Gale, would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Little Solace. The better news? Why, I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure. Yeah, let's talk to Papalima this time. Gale, as an adventurer, you're no stronger to helping distressed folks, I'd wager. No stranger to helping distressed folks, I wager. Nope, I do errands all the time. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to hero or knight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The Sylphs who make their home in Little Solace do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled Sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the Sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with here in Media of the Gardanians who reside here. She is most likely to be privy to the Sylphs' troubles. And we have some side quests as well. Well, let's do those. Walking One may dance many dances, but this one still doesn't like Walking Ones. Why? Because Walking Ones don't listen, that's why. If Walking One wants to be a friend to this one, Walking One should listen, and listen good. This one has itchy spot on back. Walking One should poke it. Tee-hee! Walking One fell into trap. Touching this one turns Walking One's skin into moss. Tee-hee! Mossing One's skin turns greener and greener. Mossy One should examine self to see how silly Mossy has become. See how silly Mossy One has become. Oops. Oh, I need to do it. While clicked unlocks you. Tee! Walking One is so silly. There is no curse, Silly One. This one tricked Silly One good, yes. This one is smart. Silly One should congratulate this one for being so very smart. That's right, Silly One. This one is very, very smart one. Silly One is smart to know this. Silly One makes this one laugh. This one likes to laugh. Maybe Silly One is not so bad after all. This one needs help. Please help these ones. Vile ones called buzzing digigas think these ones are food. Attack these ones. Attack whenever these ones go into forest to bathe in sunlight. Some of these ones have gone into the forest to lure out vile ones. This one wants Walking One to wait for vile ones. Wait nearby and slay vile ones that come. Oh, Walking One, please listen. This one was frolicking in the forest, as this one likes to do, when nasty tusked ones came huffing and puffing and charging. This one was so frightened. This one is too scared to go back to the forest. Walking One can make tusked ones go away, yes? This one would dance for joy. Tusked One hides in bushes. Walking One should be careful. Okay, let's go kill some stuff. Why can't I target on you? What do you mean you're not? Get out of here! Come on! There we go. Stupid trees. Okay. Done? Okay. Walking One has made Tusk Ones go away. This one can play in the forest again. This one thanks Walking One. This one is forever and ever Walking One's friend. We'll take the money. Helpful One has returned. This one is troubled. When this one ran away from nasty tusked ones, this one dropped 3 spindles of thread. And don't care about that. And my Discord's blowing up because of the Animal Crossing channel. Helpful One has returned. You're giving me... When this one ran away from Nasty Tusk, when this one dropped 3 spindles of thread. This one searched Brambly Place over and over, but nothing was found. Oh, woe is this one. Helpful One will help, yes? These ones must bathe in sunlight to survive. Without sunlight, these ones will fall ill and shrivel away to no ones. Thanks to Walking One, these ones can safely bathe in sunlight again. Praise be to Walking One. Sure. Now I could eat food for some XP boost. Not that I really need it. But sure, let's sell off some of the crap that we have that we don't need. Whatever. Sell. Yes. Ooh. No. Sell that. These we can turn into the Maelstrom. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sure, we'll keep all that stuff and eat it. Sell, sell, sell. I'm not crafting on this class, or on this character. I'll save that, I'll save that. That. I can't meld, but I can pay someone to meld. So we might go do that. Sell, 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 sort. Okay. And I don't need to be repaired. Oh, wait, let's go pick up her thread. I was going to grab food, but I'm not doing any XP battles at the second, so we'll eat it before I go fight more things. Can I reach? I can reach. I'm reaching at the bottom, but I can reach. Oh, wait. Giving it to you. Without thread, this one cannot weave. Whatever is this one to do? This one's thread. This one can weave again. Helpful one is so kind. This one thanks helpful one from bottom of this one's heart. Wonder what level I'll be when I finally become a warrior. Ah, you returned. Praise be to the elements. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. The Sylphs of Little Solace are sorely in need of aid. Pray, hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from moms around are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. If you could put down the Garleans and Gall gnats that roam these parts, 5 of each should suffice, the Sylphs and I would be eternally grateful. Furthermore, could you perhaps gather 5 brownie bush rushes as well? They play an important role in Sylphic culture. I do not claim to know the details, and with such feral beasts prowling the forest, they are not easily come by. When you are done with the deed, seek out Comoxio. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this. Sure, and now I'll go ahead and eat some food. I smell a stinky kitty somewhere behind me. Now I have smelly cat stuck in my head. Not what I meant. Do, 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 do. Okay, I do need to fix those keybinds because that's not right. Alright. Hotbar. Hotbar slot 1 is F6. Okay. Slot 2 is F7. I don't have anything there. I want, it's currently F3. I want this to be this. And then that's F4, correct. And I want this to be this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That makes more sense in my brain. Okay. Mapping them to my mouse. Dancing one brings brownie bushes for this one? This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing one kills bitey, buzzy ones? This one hates, hates, hates bitey, buzzing ones. Dancing one is kind, too kind. Many walking ones come to these one's abode, but few are friendly like Dancing One. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust Dancing One after all. This one's asking one for forgiveness. This one's asking Dancing One for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since Walking Ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful, always careful. But Dancing One is not like other Walking Ones. This one can trust Dancing One. This one would ask Dancing One for help. Strange walking ones with bodies of steel came to the home of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' homes is in danger. Danger! This one begs of Dancing One to help this one no more. Dancing One is friends with these ones and Walking Ones, yes? Dancing One must speak to these ones here and Walking Ones in Hut House and find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears steel ones are after something. But this one should speak no more. Go, Dancing One. This one depends on kindness of Dancing One. Alright, let's find out what the Garleans are up to. Is basically the translation of that. Please talk to a human? No. Shush, shush, this one says. Steel walking ones are scary, like touch ones. This one hates scary. Scary ones have scary friends. It is pretty here, especially since it's foggy. Strange steel walking ones? Yes, this one has seen. Steel walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure? This one likes treasure. let's head back to the Hawthorn Hut. I need walking speeds. But I'm not gonna get those for a long, long time. If at all, because I don't know if I'll do the quests that'll get me increased speed. Oh my god, we have to hunt Aetherites again. I can't just immediately fly. Victor, tell me what you know. My dear look-alike. Fearsome types clad head to toe in steel, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell what they were plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Yeah, I kind of figured that part out already. No, I don't want to talk about it. Men clad in strange armor? Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. That was not at all helpful. Oh right, I'm Maelstrom, not Grenania. That's why I'm wearing Maelstrom armor. Yes. Do, do, do. This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? This one sees. Steel walking ones come from Empire, carry boxes, and go walking deep, deep through trees. As this one thought, steel walking ones are up to nasty, no good things. This one knows forest well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow Dancing One's map. This one's makes mark right here. This is where steel ones hide, this one knows. Dancing One will go looking for steel one, yes? And a suspicious box. It's already been half an hour since I ate that food. That doesn't seem right. Or did I forget to click the food? Dancing One is back. This one breathed sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing One found something? Dancing One found paper inside of box. This is message from Empire. This one can read Walking One symbol. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks are inside boxes. This one knows. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones. How do steel walking ones know to find them? Is there sneaky one hiding behind this one's wing? Snooping ones selling secrets to steal walking ones? This one fears for this one's home, but Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One must promise to always be friend to these ones. Helpful One arrives at a good time. This one needs Helpful One's help. Oh, why do my eyes always bug out when I stream? One of these ones named Cloxio ventured outside Little Solace alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful One must find Cloxio. Cloxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Cloxio ends up in belly of beastly ones. Why did that have to go to cutscene? Is Cloxio our mole? Are you working for Steel Ones? Give it to me straight, Cloxio. What? Walking One wants this one to return to Little Solace? Don't make this one laugh. This one is wary of living with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on Walking Ones for everything, no better than those ones that summoned a primal one. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this a likely place to build a home, but then Meddling One arrives, forces this one to go deeper into the forest. Meddling One is forbidden from following this one. Away with Meddling One. He said no. He don't want to come back. What? Cloxio refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest? But this one saw touched ones lurking in the forest. Helpful One must hurry and find Cloxio. Helpful One should search for places of thread on the first... Helpful One should search for pieces of thread on the forest floor. Those things will lead Helpful One to Cloxio. But hurry before Touched One takes Cloxio away. Oops. Thread. Follow the thread. There's more thread. Follow the thread. Thread. That's not thread. That's a bug. Meddling One is back. This one told Meddling One to be gone. Tell Cloxio that this one will never go back. Never! Touched Ones? Touched One should go away too. This one is good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Be on guard, Gale. These Sylphs have been tempted, brought under the thrall of the primal Ramu. Akin to the Imaja tempered by Ifrit, these Sylphs exist only to serve their deity. They'll never answer to words, only steal. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. Uh-oh, a Morble. That's not good. I will happily leave the Morble to you, Ida. The Morble ran away! This one is safe? This one was so scared. Claxio, this one has been worried. So very worried. Is Claxio unharmed? Still in possession of wits? Comoxio, and meddling one as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Claxio. That Claxio is safe fills this one with joy. Comoxio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from Little Solace. This one was just afraid. These ones who live at Little Solace were changing, becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these ones are, like Touch ones did, but this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Meddling, helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solace to be with Comoxio and friendly ones. Ta-ta. Well, that should see to that. What say we return to Little Solace as well? I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. Why do I get stuffy when I stream? Phone's all charged. My eyes water, my nose gets full. I'm allergic to streaming. I'm allergic to streaming. I sit here all day during work and all night when I game, and I don't get reactions like this. But as soon as I start streaming, and again I forgot to eat food. Just eat it now. I'll eat it now and then I won't have to battle for like an hour. Oh! Why is that buff not showing up? Huh. Why is that buff not showing up? 1 second. I must investigate this. HUD layout. Status enhancements. That would be my buffs. Status enfeeblement. groups, status info, status and events, other, display, display, display. Where's, oh, status info, others. Target info, status, my status info. Okay, where's status info, other? Left justified. Right justified. Oh, down there. No, but that's still not showing my food. There we go. Now it's showing. Let's stretch this out wide. No, we want that left justified. I wonder if that was the problem. Well, I was all the way over. I was looking around side. Save and put under. And in fact, we can make this one wide. I will never be that long, but there we go. That's why I didn't look like I had food. Because I wasn't looking in the right spot. Okay. Let me drink this first. This one thought Cloxio was lost forever. Helpful one saved Cloxio. Now these ones can be family again. Oops, missed it. Helpful one will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take helpful one to seek elder one. But elder one is... This one must ask kind one's forgiveness. Ah! My mount speed has increased. Why? Why? What did I do? I finished the quest and now my mount speed just automatically increases? Yay? This one must ask kind one's forgiveness. This one made promise to take kind one to see elder one, yes, but this one cannot. This one cannot because elder one is not here. Elder one is not anywhere. Elder one went into forest yesterday but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder one often goes into forest, but never, never for this long. Kind one will help find elder one, yes? Near where elder one disappeared is the home of a walking one named Bascarron. Bascarron may know what happened to elder one. This one would talk to Bascarron. but walking ones do not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Bascarron for this one? And Kind One comes from Gridania, yes? In Gridania live many Kind Ones, yes? This one begs of Kind One, please go to Gridania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help, and please worry, these ones are not safe until Elder One returns. I just got all my mount speeds increased. Travel. Mount speed. Well, not all of them. But some of them. Okay. First we're going back to Gridania. Where am I currently? Is it quicker to drive right there? Central Shroud. Yeah, we'll just teleport. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? Their elder's gone missing, you say? Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the Tempered Ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the Sylphs that my sharpest-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask you to call upon Guillemolco at Brantbench Meadows and deliver the message that the Wood Whalers are needed in such effort. Sure. Do you want to ride there or just want to go there? Blah, blah, blah. We'll just teleport. Message from Commander Huloy, you say? The Sylph's elder has vanished. Worry not, friend. The Wood Whalers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Alright, now we go to South Shroud. Which I can't teleport to because I haven't been there yet. Where the hell am I? South Shroud. Do you think in a little bit I'm gonna need to go get a bottle of or a thing of water? No, not that way. And once we get to Quarry Mill, I think then we can get our companion. And poof, you know the entire map, because nerfed. And all of a sudden I walk slower again. Chocobo doesn't know these lands all that well. He's a little cautious, so he has to walk a little slower. The Sylphs are known to avoid the South Shroud. What could have compelled the Sylph Elder to come here? But the question of motive must wait. Finding him is our foremost priority. With things relatively calm over in Little Solace, we can focus our search effort on this area. Bascarron is a good friend of ours, and there's no place like his for the latest gossip in South Shroud. That's more Discord animal talking. Yep. Tell me about this place, people, before I head in. 10, 12. Alright, everything looks to be where I left it. Bascarron runs a tight ship, he does. No thieving or fighting, and any folk who forget learn real quick when they ain't got no place here. Ho there, friend. Is this your first visit to the Druthers? If so, then we drink to new acquaintances. If not, then we drink to old companions. A toast, I say, a toast to the best tavern in Eorzea. Found your way to Bascarron's Druthers, did ye? You wouldn't be the first to be drawn in by the scent of quality grog. Don't be afeard to drink your fill, lad. Them red-belly thugs won't give ye no trouble in here. Bascarron might not pay his help much, but he treats us with respect. After growing up in the company of brigands, that's more than enough for me. Well met, adventurer. We have the finest grog and grub this side of, not here to fill your belly, then? Ah, a hunger for news. Oops. My finger twitched. These woodland scamps all look alike. Short of painting one red and another one blue, most folk would struggle to tell the two of them apart. If you've time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know, you might even stumble across this Sylph Elder yourself. Well, we'll see what you have to say and then we'll pick up the side quests. No word on the Sylph Elder yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for old Bascarron in return? Right then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight, and I need you to cool him off for me. No need to go cracking any skulls, though. Just grab the tub out back, fill it with cold water, and douse the drunkard. Tends to do the trick. My patrons can swill grog all night and carouse loud enough to wake the dead if they wish, but as soon as it turns violent, I've got to put my foot down. I don't mean to stand on the table. You look to be a doughty sort. Perhaps I can trouble you with a task. Recently, I shared a flagon with a merchant from Ul'dah who regaled me with her tales of dangers from the road. Worst of all, as she had it, was the ferocious beast that nigh gored her with an ilm of her life just when she thought she'd reached the forest's safe embraces. What manner of beast, you say? You'll not believe this, but it was an antelope! Yes, I doubted my own ears when I heard the tale, but 'twould seem a most ill-tempered strain of the beast roves the land south of the Druthers of late. You might recognize them by the scars they bear from their frenzied battles with men and fellow beast alike. Ah, one last thing. I would give you this freshly made bowl of spearhawk egg soup to aid in your battle. You may chuckle, but the spices contained within are known to sap the energy of these plant-eating beasts. Now go carefully, and don't let those doe eyes lull you into a false sense of security, lest the next ale you down spill freely from the myriad holes in your belly. That glint in your eye. You're no stranger to violence, are ye? Got a job for a hard lad like you, I have. Run along to the river east of here, and gut me 3 smallmouth orbon, will ye? They've been gobbling down all the fishies what Bascarron serves us for our dinners. Can't be having that, can we? Come back to me dirtied up with fish guts, and I'll see you're treated like a proper Druthers regular. Oh, she sells food. Okay, before I go run those errands, I'm going to go get something else to drink and get my glove because it's bothering me. So I will be right back. Didn't realize I had my mic still up. Okay, we're back. Not sure where I'm supposed to throw this water yet. I need to zoom in a second. Oh, I can't go back there. Okay. Oh. Fill the tub with water. Gotcha. Oh my god, really? Grr. If this was anywhere but the Druthers, I'd have that fool spitting teeth before he formed a second word. What are you staring at? You want to keep them eyes in your face? Naufika's teeth, that's cold. What do you mean, no fightin'? This dusk-white scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. The bastard gets to keep his skin. For now. Thanks for stepping in there, friend. Not that I couldn't handle myself against a bleatin' milksop like that bloke. And I don't want to cause no trouble for Bascarron. You know, having to mop up blood and bits of teeth and the like. Alright, we'll also go do the errands before we head back in. Kill some Oberon and a scarred antelope. Oberon are out here though. Orabon. Have to remember it's there because I kind of like it down there. We'll put that right there, but make it nice and clear that I can see it. We'll put buffs here and debuffs here. And yours, I don't think I can change. Oh, I can't change that. Okay. We'll stay there. Okay. Now let's go do the scarred antelopes. That's them big ones over there, I believe. Yep. Done. To the adventurers, merchants, and laborers that come here to partake in fine ale and fine company, the Druthers is like a second home. even an only home to the more unfortunate. We'd be fools not to avail ourselves the protection of wood whalers and the god's quiver, but there lies a special satisfaction in defending one's own home. You've done us all proud today, friend. The tavern is sheltered by the shroud, imparting a sense of peace and tranquility to all within. It is for this reason, as much as Bascarron's ale and errands of adventure, the wayfarers from across the realm find respite at these tables. But the protection of the forest is not to be taken for granted. No, we must respect and honor the trees. Only in doing so will they do the same for us. And so I would ask you to perform a simple task. You are to make an offering to one of the forest fallen guardians. Not far from here lie the withered remains of a treant who perished protecting the forest it so loved. Obtain the umbles of 4 antelope does. I don't know if that is does. Well, it is does, but it's does. And 2 freshly plucked kedtrap petals, then place them before the treant. After the offering has been made, kneel and bow your head in deference. I can promise you that when you arise, you will do so with a newfound understanding of the significance of my words. Take care of the Orobon, did ye? Reckon I'll be tucking into a bowl of river trout before long, then. Or a nice bit of pike, perhaps. Old Bascarron, you know, he's always done right by me, no matter what I might have gotten up to in the day. So I don't take kindly to them as would make trouble for him, even if they're fish. You seem like a trustworthy sort, and I can see you've got some skills for your work as adventurer. Let's see you put him to work for the old man, eh? That one. Been taking me advice and putting your skills to work at the Druthers, have ye? Now that's what I like to see from a strapping young lad. Well, tighten your bootstraps, 'cause I've got another job for you. Was down a pint of Bascarron's finest the other day when I heard that the Kikern are hoarding stashes of poison around these parts. Can't say for sure what they're up to, but it can't be nothing good. What say you take these fire pots here and go blow up the whole bleeding lot? We'll talk to you in a second. Go clear this other stuff first. Do your chores before you do the main scenario. And I have another quest person somewhere over here. Now let's kill these does while I'm here. And no, I'm not picking up Palace of the Dead. One. Two. Not joining a fate either. Ah, you are an adventurer, are you not? Tell me, have you any experience in the field of relic hunting? I'm currently attempting to catalog all of the artifacts in this area, you see, but I'm finding the task rather more time-consuming than I had initially anticipated. I am all but convinced that we stand in what was once Galmora's residential district. Alas, I have yet to recover a sufficiency of domestic objects. Sufficiency? Is that a word? Of domestic objects to confirm my theory. Should you happen upon any such items while wandering the area, I'd be most grateful if you would bring them to me. Okay, keep an eye out. Let me jump over the fire. Come here, you kid trap. Search for relics. I think I've killed all those things, okay. Go pray before the treant and kill the keycurn. Can I get around here? Let's Skyrim this. Zutala, I missed one. Oops, didn't read it. Yes, these are most certainly examples of Gelmoran tableware. Judging by the shape and ornamentation, they appear to be cups of the kind once used to serve herbal infusions, or possibly vegetable broth. Perfect! My work here is far from done, but this discovery brings me one tantalizing step closer to realizing my dream. The restoration of these ruins, and their re-establishment as a settlement for the Duskwhite Elizan. Gridanians have long perceived my people as outcasts and brigands. And yet, if we Duskwights can return a measure of prosperity to this fallen city, we would no longer need to resort to common theft or banditry in order to make ends meet. Imagine it. But I am rambling. Thank you for your help. Money. And you're never gonna restore that. It's kinda haunted. We are removed from the ruins with barely an explanation. My life's work is down there, and they are likely stamping it into the dirt even as we speak. What in the seven hells is going on? Our excavation of the ruins has been at a standstill ever since that accursed gateway appeared. Not long after, the wood whalers swooped in, who then proceeded to force us out. I do not care how dangerous they say it is, our work must continue. Yeah, you don't want to go down there. Oh, I know where that treant is. Such a slow chocobo. But faster than if I were walking. And I was complaining about walking. So at least I'm a little faster than that. Hail, friend, would you fancy a flagon of ale, or perhaps, an adventurer. I can scarce believe my fortune. I was just looking for someone who might assist me in checking on the welfare of a couple of regulars. To be precise, I'm looking for an expedition team poking around in the ruins of Issamhar, due south of here. The ones I just talked to? They usually turn up at the Druthers every few days, covered in dust and hungering for a hot wheel, but they've not been in for nigh on a week. Could well they are simply occupied with scholarly business, but they'd be running low on supplies by now, and that concerns me. Please pay them a visit at the ruins and see if aught's amiss. You're looking for one by the name of Iliel, by the way. I forgot the other one's name. On it. Just left them. They're okay. I like how he's not even showing up on my minimap. Yes, may I help you with something? Yeon was concerned for our well-being. How positively sweet of her. But as you can see, we are both quite hale and decidedly not deceased. We did, however, encounter certain practical difficulties when a veritable legion of Chigos burst forth from the depths of the pit. Your timing is impeccable, as we have only just succeeded in clambering out. In fact, since you are here, perhaps you might prevent a similar situation by slaughtering a number of the pests, say 5 or so. That should be sufficient to frighten the rest of the brood back to the shallows below. Okay. I'll go kill some bugs. Am I totally going the wrong direction? Totally going the wrong direction. That's a big one. Oh, come on, let me jump. Parkour! My, that was marvelous work, adventurer. Many thanks. Perhaps now we might return to our research in relative peace. Huh? Oh, the ruins you can see down there are part of the ancient subterranean city known as Gelmora. For dusk-white Elizans such as ourselves, it represents a valuable and unexpected opportunity to learn more about the settlement where our ancestors once dwelled. Yet, as fascinating as the ruins are, I do believe I have had my fill on the inside of that hole for the time being. At any rate, you can assure Yon that the two of us, and particularly my brother, are quite well and will soon be along to partake in Bascarron's finest meat and mead. Okay, I still want to go pray to before this tree first, though. But I gotta go around the long way. I guess I'll just turn things in now while I'm here. Eventually I'll come back. Thank you, friend. Bascarron might come off as rough-hewn to strangers, but I tell you, he'd be right devastated were anything to happen to one of his regulars. What's that? Hirel assures me that her brother is in a fine fettle as well? Why, I have not the slightest idea of whom she speaks, nor why that would concern me. You gonna send me to Quarry Mill? Send me to Quarry Mill. Nicely done, Gale. I'll not have my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the brunt of that outburst is a dusk-white Elizan. There are people who shun cities to live in the wilds, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, the Dustwikes can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them, and it don't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the Druthers for the misdeeds of a few. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? Money? Oh, I still gotta defeat the key currents, which are up there too. I appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor of my own to ask you. There's a Keycurn friend of mine, you see, name of Toto-Rak, a good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him fallen in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. He worked here at my druthers for a spell after that. Got to talking about striking out on his own, he did, and not long after cast his lot with a merchant bound for Lenosha. Well, it just so happens I got to cleaning up around here and came across something of his, this scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have just forgotten it when he left, so I'd like to see that it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but might be a friend of mine can, a Rogadin fellow named Basing. You can find him on Hawker's Alley in You want me to go all the way to Limsa? He knows everything of the comings and goings of merchants there. We're gonna finish these side quests first before we go all the way to Limsa. Oh my god, people. take care of these key curtains up north. Kaboom! 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 I am but a simple minstrel, though once I served the god's quiver, my days are now measured by stanza and verse. It has been long years since I set foot within the Twelves Wood, yet I could no longer ignore fate's insistent pull, and so I shall abide here for some time until certain matters are laid to rest. Wow, I really can't type. Oh, no, wait. Before I can do that, I gotta put the stuff down. Here are your offerings. And now I kneel. Hello, fellow tank. Oops. I have a tail in my hand. You have placed the offering as I asked? I thank you. The treant you have honored was not always withered thus, unable to bear the changes racking the forest in the wake of the calamity. It lost all trace of vibrant life, wasting away into its current haggard appearance. You adventurers may see treants as little more than overgrown adversaries, but many of us local folk revere these creatures as guardian of the woods. It is nature's way that we tend to those who once tended to us. Should we forsake our protectors now, then we ourselves will be forsaken when their protection is needed once more. Money! The poisoned stashes are no more, you say? Good lad, your next pint will be on me. Were it my druthers, I'd grab those keycorn one by one and string 'em up by their ratty ears, but old man Bascarron would have none of that. Says each battle we forego now saves one down the road, and to tell you the truth, I'm starting to come round to his ways. Alright, I guess we're off to Limsa. While I'm here, I pick up the warrior quest. I don't complete it till I get to Costa del Sol. And I won't complete it until I get to Costa del Sol. Nimue, what are you doing? You are being crazy. You're being a crazy girl. Yes, you are. You're being a crazy girl. You got the zoomies. Alright, Hawker's Alley first. Can I get a retainer yet? Greetings, I take it you have come to see me about a retainer. Yes, actually. Let's hire a retainer. According to our records, you may hire up to 2 retainers. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Okay. Currently, you have no retainers in our employ. Let's see. Oh, I could totally get Raken to be one of my retainers. That would be hilarious. Yes! Yes, Raken is one of my retainers. Absolutely. Yep. Understood. Oh wait, no, I want her. Do I have to save her as something else? I want a retainer. I want to put all my crap on a retainer. Hire a retainer. Here we go. I can think of several retainers that are exactly as you describe. Oddly enough, they have strikingly different personalities. If you would be so kind as to state a preference, it would be most helpful. Raken is... No, I am not joining a free company. Carefree. Yep. Raken. I just hired myself as a retainer. No. Yes. And we'll go ahead and grab the other one. Of course, we're not going to be able to have jobs, except... So, no, we're only going to have Raken. Because I'm not going to take on any other jobs, which means they can't take on any other jobs. We'll grab another one when I need more inventory space. That'll be it. Ill-conceived ventures, level 17. Yeah, I can pick that up. That's... I don't know what that unlocks, but we can pick that up. I should just turn off Discord. You're not the right cocoon. Stop jumping on my head. You found your way to Ocker's Alley, friend. Kikern, who worked at the Druthers? Yay, speak of Toto-Rak. He's down by the Fisherman's Guild, I think. Related to that Kyokyo room bloke just over there by some blood or another. Two of them put together, and we were making good coin. But old Toto-Rak up and left Limsa not long ago. Couldn't say as to why or where. You'd better ask Afin Kyokyo himself. He can be a bit tight of lip, though, I warn ye. Best to take a chicken egg with you. Hey, I have a chicken egg! Little bastard loves the bloody things. Ha! Good to hear about old Busk, though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send a venture along, too shy to come his own self. Gods, I miss drinking with that fool. Customer be welcome. Not customer, not come with custom. Kikurun busy. Kyokyorun busy with business. Too busy for blather. How about this? Chicken egg. Chicken egg? Kyokyorun love chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for Toto-Rak? Toto-Rak no here no more. Toto-Rak leave Limsa. Toto-Rak go look for sparklies. Now working at trading post. Good trading post. Forget where trading post is. Weinberg knows Toto-Rak. Weinberg no trading post. Weinberg at ferry docks. You go to ferry docks. Kyokyo-Rak forget things. Weinberg remember things. You talk to Weinberg, not Kyokyo-Rak. Okay. I go pick up this level 17 quest. I don't know what it is. Don't know if I'll do it on stream, but we'll pick it up nonetheless. Oh, that's the bunny. Several adventurers are having difficulty summoning their retainers. Should you wish to offer your assistance, you will find these troubled souls in Limsa Gradani. I don't know this. The rewards will be the same regardless of whom you help, so do not hesitate to aid the adventurer of your choice. Something... Oh! Is this to be able to unlock adventures? Gotcha. Bloody hells, I ain't got time for this. Friend, you look like the helpful sort. Mind handling a meddlesome task for a man in need? Me retainer, he reckoned he had what it took to go on adventure in Skull Valley with not more than what I gave him. But now the little bugger is up and vanished, probably gotten eat by a dodo, or some such. And he wrote, if you happen to come across his remains in western Lenosha, I'd like you to inform the local watch so that they can set about notifying his kin. Alright, well, next time I'm there, I'll keep an eye out. Don't know when the next time I'll be there, though. And I want to head up to the Marauders Guild. Pick this up while I'm here. Is there anything else in here? That's start there. That's a start there. Like civilized men and women. Yeah, we can open that one. Hey boss, what's up? Ha, Gale, just the man I was hoping to see. Aye, it's plain as day that you've no equal in our guild, and I've a task that I entrust to no ordinary marauder. To wit, I just received message from an old comrade in arms of mine who now serves as a guardsman in Costa del Sol. It would seem the fightin's grown fierce in those parts, and he finds himself in dire need of reinforcements. Mind you, the man is no white-livered whelp. He can wield an axe with the best of 'em, as evidenced by Master Gedgeruju's paying good coin for the services of he and his men. No, an enemy who could fluster that bunch is not one to be trifled with. I've sent Solquib on ahead to tend to the wounded. Seek her out upon your arrival, and she'll apprise you of the situation at hand. I will do that when I get to Costa del Sol. will head over to my barracks. Which is weird saying it's my barracks. The water seems to help me not have whatever reaction I was having. To keep that in mind for next week. Bring water, not coffee. Oh, this unlocks PvP? Yeah, which I'm not gonna do. You're familiar with what transpired at Cartanu 5 years ago, ain't ye, Private Fairheart? I don't mean the goddamn's moon cracking open and that thrice-damned primal raining hellfire upon us. Even folk in the Far East heard that tale, I reckon. What I'm wondering is how knowledgeable ye are with regards to the aftermath, when the Eorzean Alliance saw fit to settle in and jointly administer the region for the foreseeable future. Waste of time, money, and men, most say. What with nothing of value in the Cartanu Flats, eh? Nothing of value in the Cartanu Flats, eh? That's the story to which most folk have been privy. The truth, of course, been a fair bit different. In case ye ain't in the know, the Primal's rampage laid bare these Allegan ruins, which no one had even the slightest inkling existed prior to the calamity. It didn't take a bleeding genius to recognize that we'd found something important, and that we'd be fools to let it fall into the wrong hands. The powers that be declared that we'd protect and study the ruins together, and so we did, until now. Limsa, Ul'dah, and Gridania have all formally asserted a claim to the territory. The time for talk is past, the time for action has come. That being said, we'd be a sorry excuse for an alliance if we let this one issue divide us, so while there be fighting, it'll be in accordance with the rules. All hostilities shall be confined to the disputed territories, and engagements shall be fought into submission, not death. Remember that when you're on the front line, Private. Beat a man with an ilm of his life if you must, but see that it goes no further. You'll be joining the fight, won't ye? A soldier with your talents would make a tremendous difference. What's more, you'd be doing the nation a great service. At last, speak with our man at the airship landing before you decide one way or the other. Think on it, Private. That's all I ask. No. Yes. What do you mean I don't have anything to turn in? Okay, I guess I'll sell those if they won't turn in. Private Fairheart, come to join the fight, have ye? Very good indeed. This is PvP. We are not doing PvP as Gale. Although I did open the Wolves Den before. no, that was Thanolin. This is Limsa. And let's capture the flag. Now, before we proceed, I must warn you, this isn't going to be like some jaunt in the wolves' den. You'll be pitted against wave after wave of fellow Alliance members in battle, and they won't care one whit if they cheer the Warrior of Light. The campaign will be long and brutal, and victories won today may be undone tomorrow. Consider the borderland ruins. We need only seize control of each ruin in the region, right? Wrong. Defense is paramount as well, for our rivals will muster forces to challenge our claims. It is for this reason we have established an airship route direct to the front line. Those who are ready and willing to fight will never want for transportation. Ah, but look on your face provokes confusion. Are we at war or not? What is this bollocks about no killing? What in the seven hells is going on? That's what you're thinking, yes? It's less war and more organized violence to resolve a territorial dispute. And yes, it is to be civilized violence. Killing Alliance members is strictly prohibited, though accidents have been known to happen, mind you. But you of all people have nothing to fear. You escaped certain death more times than I can count. What are the odds you'll fail to do so this time, eh? Let me just unlock it and I can get back to my business. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Frontline unlocked. Don't care. And you are at the Fisherman's Guild. Okay. That's what I thought. Fisherman's Guild. That's how you want to be a fisher. There we are. And that's you want to be a rogue. Teteroon? Aye, I seen him. That is to say, I saw him. He was heading somewhere up north by way of the ferry to Elport. Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. The skipper here can take you there. When you arrive, I'd start by asking Aldfoot. He's an old hand but knows a great deal about a great many things. You and I are on the same quest line, dude. Go to Elport. Now I'm here in Western Lenosha, so I might as well go seek out that retainer bit. Teteroon? Aye, I saw him. That is to say, I seen him. He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood, was looking for a place run by his fellow Keekern. I reckon he meant the one right on the shore of Bronze Lake, the Memoroon's trading post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. And what's this one? Oh, Leaves of Elport. I don't want to unlock all the leaves, because I'm not going to do leaves. So they're just going to stay undone. Get me on the chocobo. That's where the retainer business is. Do 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 do. Let me help you, my friend. I don't know what you think you saw, but I assure you that I had everything under control. Aha. Sure. What? That oaf presumed me to be dead? Who does he think I am? Some wet-behind-the-ears weakling? He could have at least shown some remorse for furnishing me with such poor equipment. Well, speak of the Sahagin. A moment. It's about bloody time. Do I sound dead to you? Fine, but you're buying the first round. Lumlayan, have mercy. I'm not getting paid nearly enough for all this work. I hope you treat your retainers with more respect, sir. Anyway, courtesy dictates that I thank you for your intervention. That at end, I ask you to seek out Fridwib in the East Ockers alley. Tell her what you did, and I'm sure she'll reward you handsomely. Farewell. It's not often you see other NPCs teleport like that, but I guess a retainer would. I have no idea what my next dungeon is. Or how bleeding close to it I am. I am not joining free companies, especially ones that just do drive-bys. Ooh! Hunts! Finder, no, player search, player, social, player search, search conditions, no, me search conditions. Waha! I'm in level 20 gear, and I'm level 35. At least I'm 28 there. I mean, granted, my gear kind of matches the MSQ level I'm at, but... Somebody's streaming? That's a streaming alert. I think that's a charity stream. killed one more than I needed to, but that's alright. Extract materia. Alright. Let's see what kind of gear you guys have too. Customer, be welcome. Not customer, not come with custom. Bring something for Tatharoon? Tatharoon, forget this. Forget it, Druthers. Tatharoon swore would never forget Earring, but never forgot. Tatharoon thank. Tatharoon thank. Good Bascarron doing good. Good Bascarron good to Tatharoon. Tatharoon miss good Bascarron. Money. Wait, what level are these? 23. Good Bascarron help Tatharoon. Tatharoon dead without good Bascarron. Must give thankies. Many, many thankies. Tatharoon made Kikun firewater for Bascarron. Bascarron love firewater. You help Tatharoon make firewater? Need things to make. Need many, many thingies. Need good water. Good water from Fool's Fall. I need coral whiskers. Need 5 good coral whiskers. Hello, Memoroon. Memoroon open shop. Open more shops. Many, many Memoroon shops. Make many shinies. Will you not sell me your wares? Okay. GG Rune has good goods. Good goods need delivery. But GG Rune busy. Too busy. Have hot box lunch. Kikern hot box lunch. Lunch for Tanga Tonga. Tanga Tonga in Thalalus. You take for GG Rune. Let's see. What level do you have? Up to 25. My current one is 28. Nope. Drink water. Because I'm allergic to streaming. Is the Kikern not up here? Is he under the bridge? Or somewhere on? He must be below me. Oh, this is a house. Tanga Tonga. Leave me be. I'm too hungry to continue my research, let alone receive visitors. Hungry, did you say? This is a Kikern hotbox lunch from Memoroon's trading post. How did you... Thank you, friend. At last, I was able to hear myself think over the growling of my stomach. I was so eager to come study the fossils, I never gave any thought to how I'd take meals. I've neither the time nor the materials to cook on my own, so the trading post has been a godsend. I'm always happy to be on the receiving end of a nice hot box lunch. I know it's no easy thing making your way out to where I am. I could use someone like you around here. How would you like to aid in my excavation? I do what I can on my own, but I need someone to brave the more dangerous places, such as atop the bones themselves. Set out in my place and see what fossils there are to be found. If possible, I would prefer a variety of specimens. Okay. I'll do your job for you. Because, you know, there's just happens to be a missing elder sylph somewhere. But, phew, we can run around Lenosa doing excavation work. I thought I killed all of them. Oh, maybe it's just the Pikmin I needed. The one up there was not a Pikmin. Yep, that was a footman. Okay, now I got them all. And it's really nice to be totally OP during these. I can't run up here. Oh, wait, no, that's right. No, that's not. And not have to deal with killing these things. I can just search for it all in peace. I usually hear this music. This is nice music. Ah, I fell. Well, let's hop down here and get this one while I'm down here. Don't know if I can get back up this way. Don't think I can get back up this way. Do I have to climb all the way back from the bottom? I really hope not. Come on. Ah, fudge. Okay, we're just gonna drop down and try again. Cause I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. 2 oblong fossils. Okay. There's one down there. And there's the other one. Yay! Oh, reminds me of Secunda, that's what I'm thinking of. Okay, you know what? I got what I needed. Whee! Our fate's coming. No, I don't want to go all the way up this. I want to go back in the hut. Back in the hut. Found something, have you? Come, let's have a look. Ah, yes, these are fine specimens. These long, narrow bones likely belong to some sort of giant sea creature devoured by Thalos. From the looks of it, I'd say it was about the size of an adult gubu, all told. And this round fossil, well, I developed a theory that it is the shell of a parasitic organism. I found countless others like it concentrated near the remains. These are good finds, my friend, both their testaments to the sheer enormity of Thalos. Ah, forgive me, we scholars tend to assume all know as much about the subject matter as we do. Do you know the tale of Thalos? It is said that Lemleyan summoned the massive serpent upon the primordial dry, and from its belly it spewed forth waters which became the seas. We have no proof the remains that lie here are the Thalos, indeed. Whatever beast this was first came to be called that by virtue of its size alone. But I, for one, now dare to believe. It just may be that these bones are those of the divine serpent that brought life into the world. Money! We want to go under the waterfall. Best way is this path. Kill some squirrels. Ow. Tetaroon make firewater for Bascarron. You bring thingies Tetaroon need? You brought all thingies. Tetaroon make firewater now. Make good firewater for good Bascarron. Tetaroon, start making firewater now. Good firewater take time. More time, more good. You come back later. Later? I don't want any of these things. Okay, it's later. Tetaroon, make firewater! Good firewater you take to Bascarron. Good firewater for good Bascarron. Oops. Tetaroon hopes Bascarron happy. Tetaroon gives Bascarron thankies. Many thankies. You tell Bascarron. Tetaroon, make big shop someday. Biggest shop in Eorzea. Make many sparklies. All thanks to good Bascarron. Alright. Let's head back into Limsa first. And check this one off. And actually throw some stuff on the retainer that we now have. And then we'll go back into Gridania. And maybe go find this elder Sylph that's been lost that we just apparently don't care about. Because we're heartless creatures who go do errands. There you are. Greetings, sir. How may I assist you? Sounds to me like you came along just in time. The last thing we need is another retainer dying during an adventure. I gather from your expression you are not familiar with ventures. Quite understandable. Allow me to explain. In cooperation with the Adventurers Guild, we have established a new system through which retainers may be dispatched to procure items for their employers. Should you wish to avail yourself of this additional service, you will need to pay your retainers in advance with ventures. I speak of these, special scrip issued by the Adventurers Guild. Accept them with my compliments. Let me assure you it isn't a complex process. Any retainer can walk you through it. When next you speak with explorers, why not raise the subject? Alright, let's throw some stuff. Blah, blah, blah. We'll throw that on there. We'll throw all of the dye on there. We'll throw the materia on there. We can throw that stuff on there. We're using those. We can sell that. We can sell. Sure. Sell. Store. Sell. Yeah, I was gonna sell those too, because apparently I can't trade them in. Come back, be my vendor. Yes. 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 There we go. Okay. I still have no Aetheryte attuned. Ow. Don't poke your eye out. Raining in Gradania. Run, run! Do 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 do. Ugh! And now a nice trot. Okay, can we get back to the issue of the Elder Sylph, please? Ah, you've returned. Thank you for seeing Teterin's belongings to him. What's this? For me, I'm guessing that whole little exchange is probably gonna get dropped. Because that was a waste of time. A foul brew that is made by tossing various items found in the wild, both live and dead, into a barrel of water and letting their concoction ferment for a sennight under the warm sun. Keykern firewater, so he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why, that old... bloody hells, who's cutting onions back there? He says to shelve it for a year, does he? Aye, that sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year. What say you come back then, friend? We'll see if we can't make it through this bottle together. There was word while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the wood, but near no lands of their own. No, this was a place near to here, a place we've never known a Sylph to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far. More than like the missing Sylph's elder among them. Here, I've marked the tract where they were sighted on your map. Go see if anything can be seen. Oh boy. Steel ones. Oh no! I hear a cat just bounce. No, that's my upstairs neighbor. Oops. That was not the way to get up this rock. There we are. Nothing. Nothing. Hey, we're heading to the quarry mill. There it is. There's a tree in my way. No, that's a big old rock. That's not a tree. No, that's a tree. It's too dark, I can't tell. Yeah. Steel buttons. Actually, they're leathered ones. Oh, so close to Quarry Mill. What was the last dungeon I did? Halatali, Copperbell. Hawk Manor next? So, there was aught to be found in the wood? What did you come to? Garleans? In this part of the Twelves Wood? First Sylphs and now Garleans and all in the same place? It cannot be mere coincidence. Might the Garleans be following the Sylphs? Tracking them? Or giving chase, mayhap? But no, not this far into the forest. The Whaler spires are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen past them all. How in the bloody hells could they... Unless someone guided them through, someone who knew where the spires stand and when the Whalers watch. A Gradanian traitor. Rish. I'm glad you've come, friend. There's something I want to talk about. You know, I said I thought we might have a traitor in our midst. Someone was aiding the Garleans. Well, I'm thinking I may have identified our suspect. There's a regulator of mine who used to dine on thin soup and sip his pints on account of not being able to afford another. But of late, he's taken to ordering my best wines and the finest cuts of meats I can lay my hand on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it, but this lad's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me about the Garleans in the forest, and I couldn't help putting two and two together. Suffice it to say, if a whaler is working for the Empire, none of us is safe. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentius. Think he eventually becomes a crystal brave? Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him, Gale, and if he is up to no good, put an end to it. And end him if it comes to that. And another quest. Side quest pops up. Not doing a fate. No, not you. Okay, where is this? Was somebody in the darn tavern? You have a new quest for me. Let's try this again. Your word of Garleans in the woods got old Bascarron beside himself with worry. So I came up with a bit of an idea, I did. Might be you heard. There's a place near to here where poachers and all manner of scum gather. They're no friends of Gradania, to be sure, but they've even less love for Garlemald. So I got to thinking, why not ask him to keep an eye on any Garleans in the wood? Enemy of mine, enemy and all that? Okay. Let's check out Lauriantus while I'm over here, because he's closer. Can you not see I'm on patrol? Be gone. If you have business with the whalers, take it to the barracks. Come back here, you shady little one. Let's try this again. You again. I told you I'm busy with my duties. Now, piss off. No. Let's say I don't. But I'm gonna take a detour over here and talk to these particular folks. No, I can't jump down. Well, I can't tell which way my map is directing me. There's a big old tree here. Aha! A red belly. Garleans in the wood? Bascarron would not lie of such things, nor, I think, would you. Worry not, wasps are watching. Tell me, are you the marauder rumors speak of? Aye, I suspected as much. Many wasps are looking forward to the day they cross paths with you, myself included. Until then, friend. Jump over the deer. And there's another red belly somewhere around here. We're going to zoom out this time, make it a little easier to find. Trying to track you down. Up there! There you are! I see you. You're not a red belly though. You're one of the other enemies. The other bandits. Hi, kitty. Bascarron is worried about Garleans in the wood, is he? Then the situation must be dire. Very well. I will see to it any imperils are watched with a close eye. By the by, you are the hero making a name for himself of late, are you not? It is good to finally put a face to the name. Alright. Now let's go find this shady whaler. And I've run out of water, and these stupid streaming allergies keep popping up. Is there high ground here? Yes, there's high ground here. Can I climb on the high ground? No, I cannot. Oh, there you are. I see you. I don't care about the fate. Oh, look at these boxes. What are these boxes, and why are you counting them? Not long now. To think patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. 'Tis little wonder the Empire has risen to such heights. If only the whalers paid their men worth. You? What? How long have you? Help! 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 Please come quick, my friends. It is I, Laurentius. I am under attack. Yeah? What do you think they're gonna do about it? Just the one? Now we'll grab another piece of food, and after this piece of food is done, we're gonna call it a day. How did you just... I know nothing. I was on patrol. He just appeared. I thought you were working for the Garleans. You're a terrible liar. Terrible lie. We'll see if I get to Quarry Mill in the next 30 minutes or not. All those side quests popping up. Sheesh. Okay, where are you? Where are you? There you are, you doofus. Why are you following me? Leave me be! I told you the Garlean just appeared! I know nothing! Look it! If I were a proper warrior, I'd just home gang you. Oh, duty. Yay. Come here, you dork. Oh, my foot itches. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagined I've done? Enough! Enough, I say! You're a mole. It's over then. I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I meant no harm. I only wanted the coin. The whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. Am proud, but they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty. But in the end, it is those with money who do as they will, who live as they will. So I sought an opportunity to change my fortunes and took it. All I've done for money. You think that's gonna win my heart? Endangered myself, my home, everything and everyone I love. Why, my actions may have put your life in danger too. Ha 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 ha. Though you do not yet realize how much. Bloody idiot, did you imagine that you had me cornered? That you had cornered me? It is not I who is cornered. Garleans, I've brought the her bastard. Permit me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the power of Garlemald? You would need a veritable mountain of guild to fund such an endeavor. Such is the cost of fighting great power, or of making it, or of remaking it, as we will Gridania. So that's the way of it. Swabbed your hard bunk at the barracks for a feather bed in Garlemald, did ye? Puh. You there, here? You stand here and old Busquist no? Then you don't stand alone. Turn my thing back on. One down. Two down. Three down. Now there's more. Oh, the coral claws are here. Coral claws. Not claws. Stop curing yourself, dork. Legless Laurentus. You got no legs to stand on there, boy. Impossible! How did you best the Empire's finest? I trust you, those were not the finest. The Empire would not send their finest here. And with bandits and poachers at your side, they are your sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? Ah, but I know the answer only too well. The Bascarron, This is his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act. Better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? I am sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies, no more bribes. I will go to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. You better. Hi, Mom. There is something I would like you to tell Bascarron. Tell him Lorientis the Fool says thank you. I feel as though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. You're suddenly all repentant. Let's grab some of this materia off me. And back to the Druthers. Got stuck in a root. It's better than stuck in a rut, I guess. Maybe. So, how's the hospitality of our enemies? Left a sour taste in your mouth, did it? Pity that. They've no respect for land or law, but they're not without their uses. Now they know who ye are, and that ye ain't scared of 'em. Your name's gettin' known o' late, for better or worse. A lot of folk takin' an interest in ye. Though it best if ye went lookin' for 'em before they came lookin' for you. I'll take the money. Aye, Laurentius confessed to his crimes. I just had word from the Twin Adder. Seems he marched straight into the nest and gave himself up. The lad's had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gridanians the misery he'd known growing up. The trouble is, protecting Gridania's too big a job for one man, and he came to believe that he couldn't make a difference, that it was hopeless. There are few things more dangerous than desperation, and a man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of coin. I reckon he thought that if he couldn't change the lot of his fellow man, he might as well change his own. Thing is, he was making a difference, just not on his own. Somehow he failed to grasp one simple truth, that those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. Duh? He asked you to thank me, did he? Then there's good in him yet. I just hope them at the Adder's Nest are able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I'd like to think he'd be afforded a chance to make amends. But let us leave fates to the 12. I have other news for you, Gale. The Sylph Elder has been found. About time. I don't want to. But getting into a dungeon would be a good way to end stream. Even if it is Toto-Rak and all the poison. It's taken us a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. Ahem! His name is Phrixio, and he is the eldest among the Sylphs of Little Solace. Long has he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them, a small leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment, and bridges are no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's so important that we find him. There's an abandoned dungeon called the Thousand Maws of Toto-Rak here in the South Shroud. 'Twas by the entrance to the place that Phrixio was seen, and not long ago, neither. If you hurry, I'll reckon you'll find him. Walking ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Needs help to help Elder One. Poor Phrixio, poor Phrixio. Whoa, 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 hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong, nice and slow. Elder One went into Toto-Rak but has not returned. This one is worried, so very worried. And you're right to be. The place fair crawls with nasties waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to wander in. What in the seven hells was he thinking entering the bloody death trap? Elder One had no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder One. Please, Walking One must help Elder One. Help Elder One now! Arg, the fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Phrixio is our best hope of reaching an accord with the Sylphs. Were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far will have been for naught. I will tend to her wounds, Yda. Make haste to the Adder's Nest and request assistance. Understood. Gale, go to the Thousand Maws of Toto-Rak and see that Phrixio comes to no harm. Peace between man and Sylph rest upon your success. On it. I just hope it's a quick queue. By order of the Elder Seedseer, the dungeon known as the Thousand Maws of Toto-Rak has been placed under the control of... What? The Sylph Elder is inside? And you're sure of this? How in the seven hells did he manage to sneak by? God strike me down for a purblind fool. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Toto-Rak is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray, assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you are ready. Anybody on? Nope. Okay. Less than 5 minutes. Let's see if that holds. Ugh. And then once we're done with this, we'll call it a day. And I'll go play games downstairs. And have lunch. Okay, just need a healer. 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 I will not be doing the full Explorer of Toto-Rak. I will not be reading the memos that tell you how the mechanics work. We're just going to go in and we're going to clear it. Because I will not have a party that would be patient for any of that stuff. The only way I could do that is if I was running with Cal and Mard. But they're not on right now. Healer. 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 Yay! Probably my quickest one yet. Enjoy your bonuses, people. Ooh, all newbies. Maybe I will do a full mount clear. There we go. Why am I confused? There we go. That's not a part I'm supposed to be confused on. Okay, we'll go this way first and then we'll backtrack. We'll get all the photo cells. Way more than you need. Oh, my ears are ringing. Oops. Didn't see that one. Oops. Didn't see him.
Darkness.
The mighty slayer of Ifrit comes now to me. With a countenance that bespeaks understanding. An intriguing power, the echo. I must needs choose my words with care.
Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. We meet at last. I am Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one true god. Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
The dark minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo. Yes, yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
Here, feel the presence of evil.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
2 comms. Not that Gale's collecting comms, but... There's the Sylph. Finally! Fresh air! Mayhap not so fresh, but better than before. Ah, Sinister One is gone. This one can leave this awful place. Did Walking One vanquish the many-legged one? This one is grateful to Walking One. This one is called Frixio, eldest of these ones of little solace. Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Larkscall, sir. Understood. Return to the Area 12. Damn it all, where is that accursed icon hiding? Ah, you're looking for Ramu too. No sign of our wizened friend? I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order that the search perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians to our presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Loath though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramu will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I a Sylph, I would strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what of the Sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be in reasonably good health when last I looked. Apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their icon. Really? Centurion, were you not aware that vegetable brews easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was a kindness, better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose, if you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Useless. We were so close to completion, I can fair taste it, but at this rate, no, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes, though it mean bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility if not we? In that alone you are right, Garland. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. And it shall burn so bright that Lord Van Balazar's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. Ha 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 ha. Oh, Nero. Now, Nero is a steeled one. Those walking ones did for Noxia. This one is certain of it. This one fears the other taken ones also suffered the same fate. This one is convinced. Walking ones have black hearts, seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Neuroxia, do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also. Does walking one feel unwell? This one would know what brings walking one to this place. Came to this one's rescue at Neuroxia's bidding? Then this one owes walking one a debt of gratitude. Walking one has questions about Lord Ramu? Then this one will provide answers. But first, Let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to little solace. When walking one is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Then it is settled. Let this one accompany walking one outside. And we're back. And we'll clear up this quest before I start the next. And call it a day. Go have some lunch. Ah, you're back. Tell me the Sylph Elder is well. Thank the gods for that. I don't rightly know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad Phrixio didn't come to any harm. Ah, but there I go tempting fate. Run over to Little Solace and secure us peace with the Sylphs before aught else befalls us, eh? Rest assured I'll send word to our friends of Garlean and Twin Adder both. You've done Gridania a great service this day, lad, and earned yourself a place of honor here at the Druthers in doing so. Be sure and come by whenever you feel like a drop of Keycurn firewater. Alright, and with that, we are calling it a good day of MSQ. Gaming One must bid you adieu. Have a good week.